العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ونبينا ومولانا القاسم محمد
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجه
وآله الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Actually, there is a wedding today in Chicago, so many people who were from Chicago earlier there left to attend that wedding, and I also supposed to go there, but I stayed for you people. But those who are in this camp area right now, I think for the future, let everybody know who attended camp that camp is something very important. The time that you spend here, all together in one environment, a group of people. You spend this time friendly, together, sit together, play together, talk together, eat together. So this is very good experience, learning experience, as I said, fun and halal fun experience. But whenever you go in any camp or any program, there are rules and regulations that everybody should follow. Rules of the camp, should know it, what is it, and then follow it. The first rule is to attend Salat al-Jama'ah and attend this session, discussion session. This is a must for this camp. Maybe people are tired or something. So anyway, I don't want to take much of your time. Sheikh has already talked about da'wah. Da'wah, it comes from the word ud'u. Ud'u means call. Ud'u ila sabili rabbik. Call towards the path of your Lord. بالحكمة والموعظة الحسنة, with hikmah, with wisdom, and beautiful advice. موعظة الحسنة, beautiful advice. If really all of us, first of all, understand our own religion, the religion is so attractive, so rational and so logical. You don't have to put much effort to convince people about the truthfulness of Islam. Islam is nothing but truth. It's reality. Is righteousness. And you can prove it so easy with logic. This is what Sheikh was talking about. But we have to practice it first, learn it first, then we preach it. Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salatu wasalam has said,
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
How beautiful the sayings are. Just enjoy the sayings. Enjoy the sayings. Imam says, كونوا دعاة للناس بغير ألسنة. Call towards the path of your Rabb, of your Lord. Call people towards Allah, بغير ألسنة, without using your tongue. How is it possible? You don't use your tongue and call people towards Islam. Can somebody say from the youth? How is it possible that you don't use your tongue and still call people towards Islam? How? Yes. MashaAllah. He said examples, he said actions, perfect. With your own character, good character. People see you and say, oh my God, look, How good person is he? Who is he? He is a Muslim. He is a Muslim? Is he good because he is Muslim? Yes, he is good because he is Muslim. Oh really? Who is a Muslim? A Muslim, somebody who practices Islam. Oh, what is Islam? Islam is this. Look, you brought him towards the path of Allah through your good character, good akhlaq, good manners. Anyway, Ramadan is approaching. We might inshallah talk about Ramadan. I don't know how much time we're going to have in the morning, so I'm supposed to leave tonight, but I'm going to stay for the Fajr Salat. I'm planning this, I don't know what Allah wants. But the people who are from Chicago, they know that how important the program was, which I left. I said, it is wedding. People are happy, mashallah, they are doing. Maybe they don't need me that much. If I can sit with you and talk to you and be among you, and you just feel that somebody is with you. Even if you don't have time to sit. But still, being with you, I feel, based on my responsibilities, is more important than going to a wedding, which is just a wedding. And going and saying, Tabrik, I can call them and say, Mubarak, and sorry, I couldn't attend because I was busy. So, let me read just a little passage, and I don't know how much we are going to be able to talk in the morning, because in the morning you're going to be very tired. 4:30, come back please everybody. And wake everyone in your cabins. Don't let anybody remain sleeping. So Ramadan is very close, around the corner. And we are the Muslims who are supposed to prepare ourselves and get ready for Ramadan. Let me read from the khutbah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, little bit today, and then if we get a chance, inshallah, maybe tomorrow. أيها الناس قد أقبل إليكم شهر الله بالبركة والرحمة والمغفرة. هو شهر عند الله أفضل الشهور، وأيامه أفضل الأيام، ولياليه أفضل الليالي، وساعاته أفضل الساعات. I'm saying this in Arabic, and short translation, only translation. We don't have time for explanation. But all people, the month of Allah is approaching. And it's approaching with blessing, with mercy, with forgiveness. This is the best month in the whole year. Its days are the best days. Its nights are the best nights. Its hours are the best hours. So get ready for those best hours. Don't lose them. هو شهر دعيتم فيه إلى ضيافة الله. It is a month in which you have been invited to be His guest. To be whose guest? Allah's guest. I think I have to stop here, because if you just read the translation, you can go on the internet to read the translation. But here we are for discussion. I will stop here. Why? Because this is something very important, and this year, subhanallah, I noticed every year when I read this khutbah, because this is kalam of Ma'soom, just like kalamullah. Not exactly like kalamullah, but it is very close to kalamullah. Why? Because وَمَا يَنْطِقُ عَنِ الْهَوَىٰ إِنْ هُوَ إِلَّا وَحْيٌ يُوحَىٰ. The Prophet, when he speaks, he doesn't speak without revelation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So every time I find a very amazing point in this khutbah. More than 10 years, I remember, every year, starting from end of Sha'ban to the whole Ramadan, we discuss this khutbah. And every time you find something new. What I found this time, something new, that I discussed in Friday prayers, and in Friday khutbah, and today at Husseini after Salat, when we had the ceremony, welcoming Ramadan ceremony, young event. It is this. دُعِيتُمْ فِيهِ. Look the balagha, the eloquence. Allahu Akbar. دُعِيتُمْ فِيهِ إِلَىٰ ضِيَافَةِ اللَّهِ. Oh people, you have been invited to be His guest. It doesn't mean that all Muslims, all mu'mins, all followers of Rasulullah, all followers of Ahlul Bayt, all followers of Quran, all Muslims, you are in this month of Ramadan guests of Allah. No. It didn't say that you are guests of Allah already in Ramadan. No, no. Look the beauty of Kalam al-Ma'soom. دُعِيتُمْ فِيهِ. You have been invited. Invitation is there already for you. You have been invited. You're not a guest yet. You just invited. You just been invited. دُعِيتُمْ فِيهِ. To be His guest. When you receive an invitation from anywhere, it doesn't mean that you are there already. You just received the invitation. And it has steps. The first step is, do you want to receive this invitation? Or do you want to reject it? Here is it. This is Sha'ban. After 2 or 3 days, we will enter in this blessed month of Ramadan. Du'aytum. Open invitation. You want to accept this invitation? What? Invitation to be Allah's guest. Allah's guest. Allahu Akbar. To be guest of Allah. Guest. You know when you are guest, how the host receives you. And then afterwards you keep talking about his hospitality, his kindness, his generosity, his niceness, his way of receiving you, his way of treating you. It depends on who is the host. You keep talking about it. Think about the host. Who is the host? Host is the one who is giving us every day, every minute, every second already. Just think about somebody who you are in his house as a guest, really. He is feeding you every day. He is bringing food to you every day. He is giving you every day. He is treating you good every day. He is nice with you every day for a long time. And suddenly he himself, the host, he will say, oh, listen, you have been invited today to be my guest. I'm your guest already. You're feeding me already. You're providing me everything already. No, today you are going to be my guest. It means something special today. So from Allah, brothers and sisters, you are in this camp, mashallah, you seek some spirituality from this beautiful mu'min gathering. It's not just about playing sports and having dunyavi fun. I was just talking about how Quran describes. I don't have time now to, of course, go into the details of رَبَّنَا آتِنَا فِي الدُّنْيَا حَسَنَةً وَفِي الْآخِرَةِ حَسَنَةً. Amazing. So we should be aware of the blessings that we can receive, plan for it, schedule our time in such a way we should not lose any of the blessings of month of Ramadan and be guest of Allah. First of all, we should RSVP. You see in the invitation that says RSVP? Means you have to inform the host or the person who invited you that yes, I'm coming. It means you accepted the invitation. So you are not guest of Allah. No. Not everybody is guest of Allah in the month of Ramadan. Not even every Shia every Muslim is guest of Allah in the month of Ramadan. No. Yes, you've been invited. You want to accept it, you want to reject it, it's up to you. So we need to prepare ourselves from now to accept this invitation and say, yes, Ya Allah, we are your guest. But the guests also have some conditions. Sometimes you see that there is a condition of what you wear, the dress code. In many gatherings there are dress code. Please wear this, please say this, please be this. So we should know that how we can please our host, who is Allah, and in return how we are going to receive something as a dhiyafa min Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the real, provisions that we will receive from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, special ones. Otherwise, every day we receive His mercy. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless all of you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep always His mercy, His blessings, His forgiveness. And may Allah give us tawfiq to enter the month of Ramadan with purity, with pure souls, with sincerity, with pure intentions, with ability of receiving those blessings that Allah has promised us. And may Allah increase the knowledge and the wisdom that He has provided us already through Ahlul Bayt alayhi salatu wasalam. May Allah increase the love of Ahlul Bayt in our hearts. May Allah increase the love of Quran in our hearts. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help all mu'mineen around the world who are subject to wrongdoings and oppression and terrorism and hatred. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help them, and may Allah hasten in the reappearance of our last Imam Ajrullah ta'ala Faradahu Sharif. May Allah keep us among His companions and among His supporters. بحق محمد وآله
اللهم صل على محمد وآل